What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Monday, August 22nd, 2022. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Appreciate you all. Hope you had a good weekend. Let's take a look at Monday's horoscope. Well, we're going to see that sun ingress today. It's going to be at 29 Leo, and it's coming to 0 Virgo by about 8:15 Pacific time. So, really, what is that, 11:15 on the East Coast of the United States, and you'll have to factor that math into wherever you're at. But nonetheless, from when you watch this, within 12 hours at some point, likely of when we're going to see that ingress. So it is with Regulus, the fixed star that's at 0 Virgo now. And when we were all born, we were born with Regulus at 29 degrees of Virgo, or 29 degrees of Leo. So it's a very empowering day, very regal day. And I think, especially when you're dealing with a dignified sun and a dignified moon, and they're not in a balsamic phase yet. Not yet. So it's nice that we get that. So we're dealing with some very dignified energy. So king, queen-like energy, this is definitely a strong time to kind of like uphold that within yourself. Like kick off the week on a powerful note of like, this is what I want. I mean, it's a sun in Leo for the final day here. Like, let's go out with a bang. This Leo season has definitely been kind of weird. It hasn't been like, at least in my life and kind of what I've seen from other people, it hasn't really been like the fun, oh, Leo, I've been dealing with Saturn, I'm posing in Aquarius and just a lot, so it's an interesting time. So go out with a bang, it's Monday. Instead of having a case of the Mondays, like, let's go about this with some valor in us. Like, yep, here we go. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, it doesn't matter what day it is. I'm going to be a dignified human today. I'm going to take care of myself, nurture myself, find that comfort, feel the emotions, put the emotion into things that I want to create, things that make me feel, really unique and in your power. I think that that's where it's at. As that sun does come into Virgo by the end of the day, it's going to be a big reality check. And I think that the reality check is going to feel pretty good. I think it's going to bring us into more of a purification of our soul. That definitely, as we move forward, there's a little bit of things that we need to tidy up. Like, we all got some loose ends here and there. And, we can get a little, Leo season can get a little too kind of, I'm going to do this. This is what I want. And then we kind of consolidate and make things proper. Let's put the finishing touches on a couple things and kind of disperse the things that are not in that valor, are not in the things in life that are vibing with our heart space and bringing us comfort in our personal life. Because that dignified moon is definitely strong here. And really, aside from squaring Jupiter, it's not really, it's not doing anything terrible, right? So it's nice too that and even to start the day, it kind of touches on a sextile, or it's not a sextile, it's a semi-sextile to Mars, but it will finish off with a square to Chiron. I just think, a lot of this is about our personal beliefs and where we kind of see things going, and if we have the courage to step up to make things more just right in our personal lives, more kind of in the arrow, in the direction that we really want to aim that arrow in life, that we really want to open doors, that we really want to build stories. Because with Uranus going to go retrograde on Wednesday, it's just kind of it can almost feel like the excitement is dying off. But I think that there's actually still excitement out there. It's just, where's the future going? Is the future about to go backwards for us, or is it going to go, into the direction that we really want it to go, that we really want to open up and that we want to experience and kind of, I think there's a liberating aspect to this start too. It's just hey, let's go be on the vibe. Let's go be on the story. Let's go do the work to not be licking our wounds right now, but to have the courage to purify our reality even more and to get things in order. And I think we'll be definitely seeing things clearly, or much more clearly than the weekend, because that Mercury opposition to Neptune is breaking apart. And that was just kind of weird, trying to understand life and what is life? What is really going on? I mean, definitely good for creative thinking, but in terms of putting it to practical use, definitely kind of not with this Mercury dignified here in Virgo was expecting, even though we've been going through that for quite some time. Mercury there. Neptune's been in Pisces since 2012, so I guess we're maybe a little used to these times, but nonetheless, the trine over to Pluto's helping us uncover a lot of the deeper, I think, just soul purpose, like understanding aspects in Capricorn. What do we really want to get grounded and work towards right now? What do we really want to pursue? Does it involve really getting into our heart space, our happiness, our comfort, dealing with our personal life, our personal relationships? Because this Venus at 13 degrees with Ceres definitely wants to feel nurtured and connected with people. It definitely wants to feel the love, but damn, this Venus is about to square the nodes. It's about to square Uranus when Uranus is retrograde. There is definitely more sort of turnstile of events coming when it comes to financial issues in our life, or financial just aspects, and also relationship stuff. So we're definitely going to have to choose things that are the most valuable. I mean, I think with Venus being the dispositor of this North Node, it is definitely a time to really put your heart into the resources that you find value in. And it's almost like learning how to disconnect. And maybe that's what this Uranus retrograde will help us with, is actually make those disconnections from the things in life that are not showing up in a supportive nature, that are not showing up in comfort, but just showing up in tears almost. Like, here we are with a Cancer moon. Like, it's definitely going to be sensitive times. We're going to be feeling our emotions, and amplified by Jupiter and Chiron. These emotions are being felt for a reason. We got to start putting our value into the things that are top notch, top shelf, quality stuff here. And I think that today, this Monday, is a very potent day to kind of get the ball rolling on that, and to get that purification going. And like, if things need to get put in the washer and get the dirt washed off, wash them out. Like, sweep things up. Like, we're gonna feel better when we're taking care of ourselves and the value of life that we want to live, and making sure that the way that we're creating and the way that we're relating are on that similar vibe, or it's not going to feel good. We're going to feel like we're overly connected to aspects of life that are not bringing us some kind of, deep emotional and heart-centered satisfaction. So I would say it's an important Monday to really use this dignified sun and moon to put that feeling, to put that emotion into the things that you love the most, the people that you love the most, and to really see things as they are. And I think that Mercury trine Pluto will help with that. It's going to give us a black and white to see the deeper truth, to see the deeper meaning into what is real, because it's been a little foggy, it's been a little cloudy. Now the realness comes, and we have to accept these things, not lick our wounds, but move forward with the valor and the courage and the strength of Regulus and the sun, and this sun at the final anaretic degree in Leo. Let's go. Let's go be that lion, that lioness. Let's go roar if we have to. Let's go create in our most true and honest self-expression of what we need to feel good in life, and what's going to make us feel more whole, more secure, and just really, yourself. There's a lot of self stuff in the chart right now. So how do you focus on that? Mars in Gemini, of course, is still going to be in that square to the sun, and that's getting tighter and tighter as we move throughout the week, until we see that exact one with the sun in Virgo square Mars in Gemini. But I think that's helping us force things to where they need to go. Force them into the direction that it does take courage, it does take strength, it does take you stepping up to kind of get these things out, to get these things done for what is more quality to you. And what is more pure? This is Virgo. This is definitely the harvest. We have to harvest our most pure realities in Virgo season. And that's where it's okay to make changes. It's okay to spring clean. But really, it's coming into fall soon. So it's almost like end of summer cleaning, so that we have everything at our disposal coming into fall. We want the resources now. We want the people in our lives. We want the situations at least to have that deeper rooted yes. And it should be a hell yes. And I think we all need to work on, are we giving our hell yeses out for way less than what they really are? We need to focus on that. All right, let's see what's in the cards for today. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Hope you had a great weekend. All right, got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Having to like really look clearly. I like this because the sword is actually pointing up, even though it is still going into that stump. But you know what? I think that we do want to put our focus into where we're going today and kind of be like, yes, this is where I want to penetrate. This is what I understand to be true. This is the deeper truth. This is my way to the way that I'm going to penetrate into my most powerful future, and to not feel stuck or like you can't get into that place, because that's just going to hold us back even more. And there's too much dignified energy in the chart, and Mars isn't even detriment anymore. So like curious changes and putting your action there, especially when things make sense. You don't want to miss that opportunity. Six of Swords in reverse. You know, it's probably not like we have to go off to some other island or like escape some big things. I feel like if there's anything, it's probably just little things. It's little tidies up here and there today that are actually going to make you feel more in your heart, more in a courageous space, more in an understanding of the side of whatever part of life that you're trying to get to. It's maybe not just about sailing away and saying, oh, I'm going to bypass this situation today. That's probably not the case at all. Having a clear understanding of the direction you really want to go will make the decision for you if you just hop in a boat and go and you just peace out, or if you stay and handle some business, even if it comes with maybe some harsh truths or some, fact behind it. Like we see clearly today, get to the fact, don't escape the truth. And we finish with the Nine of Pentacles upright. You can definitely handle this situation right now, whatever it is in your life. Today's going to be not so bad if you stick around, stick it out, give your truth, put your intellect into your direction. Then you're going to understand that you've always had everything that you need to get down that path to success, to get down the path to love, to happiness, to abundance, all the physical things that you can want. I like the Nine of Pentacles a lot because it is kind of the I can do it myself card. We don't need people to save us right now. We save ourselves. We meet up with people that have already saved themselves, and we further our path to creating an abundant life, an abundant future, and abundant relationships. But can't hide from the truth if we want to get to that abundance either. And I feel like it's on us to use that courage with the sun on Regulus to not shy away from these things, but to handle them and to stand your ground and to be courageous. I love you all very much. I hope you have a beautiful Monday, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Much love. Peace.